Hi traders, CJ here. It's Saturday the 9th of January 2021. I'm just doing a trade recap video on the one and only trade I took yesterday on Friday the 8th of January, and it was on dollar yen. Fortunately, it was a losing position and it did hit our stop loss, so I took a loss of 1% on this trade. I'm just going to tell you the reasons why I took the setup, and again, in hindsight, probably should have looked for a better entry. I got caught on a fake out and an impulse, which was a bit disappointing, but this was a ICI strategy, and basically what I was expecting is we had an impulse, then we were forming this correction, and I was looking for that next impulse to the upside, and I was hoping to take it up to the 105 key level. This is why I normally like to trade key levels, because you can see, the price came, into this key level multiple times, and we had a huge push off this 103 key level. So this was a huge move to the upside, and that would have been lovely to anyone that caught that. And unfortunately, we got caught out with the NFP. Now the NFP is the non-farm payrolls, and you can see that when the news was announced at 1:30, we saw this huge bearish candlestick, and it spiked us out the trade, and then we resumed normality, and you can see that we pushed all the way back up, and we were sort of hovering around entry by market close yesterday. Now, NFP, the news was actually positive for the dollar, and the unemployment rate was expected to be 6.8%, but it was actually 6.7%, so it was better than expected. And the average earnings year on year and month on month, again, the consensus year on year was meant to be 4.4%, and it was actually 5.1%, and month on month average earnings was meant to be 0.2%, but it was actually 0.8%. So it was actually really good news for the dollar. So I was expecting that push, but sometimes a little bit of manipulation in the market, and you can see that it spiked against us first before going in the desired direction. If I just go down to the 15-minute, you can see that my entry wasn't the best on this pair, and I entered at the top of the correction, and in hindsight I should have probably looked to enter down at the bottom, because obviously we had quite a tight stop. But if I'd entered at the bottom of the correction, you can see that we wouldn't have got spiked out, and we'd now be floating in profit. So that's something that I'm going to that I've really taken from this trade, and realized that when we're having this correction, I don't want to be entering at the top of the correction. I want to wait until there's another push down, and get that best possible price and try and enter at the bottom. So I hope this helps. I know it was a losing trade, but overall it was a really good first week in the markets. 3 wins, 3 losses, but up 76 pips, which is positive. I'm going to do some back testing today, and I will see you all next week. I hope you have a lovely weekend. Cheers, guys.